For sure.
Trick Daddy!
Yeah, Trick Daddy. I think we're talking about Iron Maiden or something like that.
Yeah!
If we were even considering
Slayer.
So,
Halloween.
No.
going into, yeah.
Black Sabbath!
Wow, you guys are taking this seriously. We're completely joking. We're like, no, really? Norwegian black metal, come on, guys! So, part of where were we? The record, there was an attitude. It was honestly, it was the first record that, not the first record, but it was led the most by the sound of us playing together and in the room. You know, previous records, we've always been songwriters. That's kind of the thing that started. You have a song and you build it up and you craft it and you sort of build this perfect song that you think is the thing you're hearing in your head. But the writing process began to be a little more different. It was really driven by the sound of the playing. And one of the things we talked about earlier was we want the record to feel like if you heard the album come on, you know, that you begin to identify the sound of Hanson without necessarily knowing the song, without necessarily hearing even the vocals, but the way we play together, the same way bands or artists that we like, not to put ourselves in this category, but you know, admire in an admiring way. You hear a U2 song, or you hear a Rolling Stone song, or you hear a song that you know that band, regardless of what you hear.
A Tom Petty song.
Yeah, you hear a Tom Petty song, you just know the sound of the way that they play together. And so we went into the record recording it saying, well, we want to capture the way we play in a room together. We want to record it in a way that allows us to sort of arrange it, start with a core sound, and then kind of build layers around it.
And throughout the years, you know, do that in bits and pieces, depending on what the song is. But for us, The Walk was really about taking that record and I guess you could say forcing it into a mold. Forcing it into a context.
Actually limiting ourselves a little bit.
Yeah, deliberately limiting ourselves and saying, well, you know, we could do it, you know, this way, but what we want to do is we want to make sure that it is based on a live performance, based on, you know, as few quote-unquote parts as possible, and minimizing that record.
Which always seems to go awry at some point.
Yeah, it does.
We're like, it's going to be minimal. It's an orchestra.
It's going to be minimal, but we're going to fly to Africa and record a bunch of kids in Africa.
International minimal. But there were two completely parallel but totally different themes that happened in the record, one of which